Summer travel season is here, so get ready for a lot of company on the roads and in the skies.
AAA is predicting that nearly 100 million Americans will be hitting the road, but that's nothing compared to the amount of people taking to the skies. 263 million are expected to fly before summer's end. But at some airports, that means big crowds.
10 News reporter Jessica Jewell is live from Roanoke-Blacksburg Regional Airport. Jessica, they are preparing for a lot of flyers there, too.
TSA estimates that this year they will screen 10 million more passengers this summer than they did last summer. Now, that's across the country. Here in Roanoke, they screened about 110,000 passengers last summer, and they expect to pass that well before Labor Day this year. So what does that mean for you? It means these lines are going to be a lot longer than normal. So tonight, we're breaking down what you need to know for a safe takeoff.
Fly a lot, and I love flying.
Whether for work,
once a month, or not once every other month.
Or fun.
Visit family, aunts, uncles, cousins.
Summer travel season is officially in flight.
Long lines, wish it was shortcuts.
Sometimes I feel like when people step foot in the airport, sometimes they just kind of lose their sense of their minds.
So to take the turbulence out of your trip, we met with the TSA's Lisa Farbstein to find out what you need to do to prepare.
You want to make sure you have that boarding pass and your ID ready.
And why.
Better to be sitting there having a beverage or having a snack at your gate, being relaxed, than fretting that you're going to miss the flight.
But the #1 priority is safety.
Those who want to cause harm know how to build bombs. They are good at it. They are excellent at it, and we're trying to stay one step ahead.
Farbstein walked us through screening protocols to show us what TSA agents are looking for.
To make sure there's nothing artfully concealed inside.
Taking off your shoes.
And that's what a shoe bomb could look like. Obviously, you couldn't see it from the outside.
Putting electronics in a bin.
You can see somebody's altered this and taken out a piece of the hard drive and replaced it. So actually, this is a laptop bomb.
Limiting your liquids.
Something this large is more likely to cause a catastrophic incident on a plane.
And checking anything that seems suspicious.
And that's explosives, not peanuts at all.
Steps to ensure your safety in the skies this summer, and above all else,
Be happy. Be gracious of other people who may not be prepared.
the biggest advice for you to cut down on your time in line is to sign up for TSA PreCheck. That sends you through this line, which is typically a lot shorter than the normal line that's on the left. To find out how you can do that, just head to our website, WSLS.com. Live in Roanoke, I'm Jessica Jewell, 10 News, working for you.